Game Up Hard Hydration. It's like your favorite sports drink and your favorite seltzer got together, had a baby, but it's so much better. They have been the sponsors of 2024, and Dave is going to tell you what is so great about Game Up.
What's so great about it is that it comes in an 8-pack with 4 great flavors. We're talking fruit punch, orange, lemon lime, and grape. And guys, it's full flavor, only 110 calories per can, so it's low carb. Enjoy Game Up and don't feel guilty about it.
Netflix, Mr. McMahon Documentary, it is out. We are covering it episode by episode, and so are a lot of other podcasts. Have you seen any of the responses to the McMahon Documentary? And you said you haven't been too clued into any of that.
No, I mean, I've listened to people mention it initially, talking about that episode 6 is kind of where everything goes down, and which we talked about last week ourselves. I think it was Dave Meltzer who said episode 2 and episode 6 were his favorites. Dave, I thought, really shined on that, by the way. But no, I haven't seen a lot of the reactionary podcasts to it. I know you had mentioned 83 Weeks did a really good job.
Yeah, so I've been I subscribed to the Post Wrestling Patreon, and they covered it episode by episode, and that was kind of my inspiration for doing that. But then I saw that Jim Cornette covered it on one of his episodes and put it out, and he put it out on YouTube going episode by episode. So it's interesting to hear his input as well. Eric Bischoff, another one, did live watch-alongs with, or not watch-alongs, but reviews with Conrad. One they did by themselves, and then other ones they brought guests in, which was interesting. And just even hearing at work what people thought about this documentary. People not familiar with wrestling, to them, it's some of the craziest stories. And they're talking about these wrestling angles they used to watch. When they ask me about it, and it's kind of, you're going to hear it from any real wrestling voice. Not that I'm a wrestling voice, but we talk about it a little more than the average person. We found a lot good, but then we also found a lot lacking. So I think non-fans really seem to be blown away. People that know a little more are a little more critical of it.
Yeah, as somebody, has a business delivering bread and goes store to stores, people who know I'm a wrestling fan, but don't necessarily talk to me about wrestling, have asked me about if I've seen this documentary yet. So it's out there. There is a buzz out there as it relates to this thing.
Yeah, and if you want to hear our opinions, check out our YouTube. I believe today, I'm going to say tonight at 9 p.m., episode 1 of what we thought about the Mr. McMahon documentary comes out. You're going to hear our opinions on episode 2 next Friday. And every Friday for 6 weeks, we will be talking about Vince McMahon. It's just very interesting to see how the world has received this. If you haven't tried Game Up, then you are missing out. Imagine your favorite seltzer and your favorite sports drink had a baby, but it's way better than that. Each can is 110 calories, low carb, 4.9 ABV. It's a nice light drink that is not light on flavor. Game Up comes in fruit punch, orange, lemon, lime, and grape. Pick it up at drinkgameup.com or at your nearest liquor store.